Okay, so that's a lot of chicken. Right, I got my bones, skin, gristle, all of that. We're gonna go put that in the freezer, do that round two for some bone broth or something when I make another soup or something. Put it back in the water, boil it up, use it for what it's worth, and then bones for bone broth. That's what's left. I'm putting this in a sandwich bag. I might need to do round two on something else. That's just a whole breast for right now. Let me get that up out of there. But I'm thinking the rest of this that's in this bowl need to go in there too. And I might need to reduce some of it because, okay, yeah, here we go, bubbling. I punked out the roux that I saw other people make on YouTube. It was a shade or maybe 2 shades darker than this. But I did not want to burn it because they said if you burn it, you got to start over again. And I ain't about that life. No, thank you. The dude called for so I bought 2 onions, but what I did was I used half a yellow onion to like sweat out in the roux, and I put half of a yellow onion actually in my broth, which I got a buttload of that left too. So basically, you do a lot of work, but I'm gonna put half the chicken up, half the broth up. So that means next time I want to make something, I'm just defrosting and getting it in. Probably could just dump it all in the crock pot and come back from work one day and just be lit. So it's a lot of work today, but yeah. So I'm gonna have a whole pot goddamn gumbo, and I guess the flavor of gumbo is singed flour. It's not burnt, but that's the flavor. It tastes like them chicken crumbs. And I think that's probably how gumbo got started. Somebody was like, I bet you can't do something with these chicken crumbs. Say, hold my beer. No, hold my wine. Because with that Creole stuff, they do the baguettes and the wine and stuff. They too fancy for beer. Even the po folks was too fancy for beer. They said, hold my wine. Let me show you something. So I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. Because it's basically after you cook up a whole mess of something that had flour on it, that's what's going to be left at the bottom of the skillet and say, hey, don't throw that out. I could do something with that. But yeah, that's going to be too much chicken. Because I got, I'm going to put my scallions in there later. I don't put my delicate vegetables in there until it's like right time to serve it or something like that. I just can't put it in there. It might add a delicate flavor to it or something. I can't do it. But also I got to put the shrimp in there. I got half of a Hillshire Farm smoked sausage in there already. I seared it off in a little skillet and then poured it in there. But when I open these up, I'm going to have to see, because I haven't had crustacean outside of, cracking the legs open myself. But I Googled it while I was in the store, and I was like, what's the difference? They was like, fancy lump is bigger pieces, and this is just, white crustacean. I think this was like $4 or $5. This was like $5, and this one was like $2.70 something. So the difference is like, this is $3 and that's $5. So I'm going to see what that's like. But between the shrimp and that and what's this chicken, I think I'd at least fill this bag up, put that in there, separate all that out, fill that bag up, because that's going to be a lot. It ain't going to be enough room in this pot for that right there. And then that's that blow up. Like the only reason I wanted to make some gumbo was because I ate pizza like 4 times last week. And I'm like, man, you gotta cook something. This is ridiculous. Like 4 times I went to get pizza. It was crazy. It might have been more than that. I don't know. It's a lot of pizza, man. It's too much pizza. I need to cook something at home. And I also am gonna try. I'm gonna make some rice. I'm gonna put some nutmeg in it. Never tried that before. My brain saw the little whole nutmeg thingies while I was shopping. I said, I'm gonna put that in my rice and see what happened. I'm probably just going to do a cup of rice just in case I don't like it. But if it's good, I might fool around with it. But yeah, got the little sausages in there. But yeah, it's slurry. It is a thick chicken whipped slurry. But that straight flour, that ain't nothing but blow up right there. I don't think that is necessarily healthier than pizza. Because, I mean, the same amount of dough that's in that flour, the same amount of flour that's in the dough is probably in here. Not so much, but still. This still that blow up. It ain't like this ain't eating healthy, I don't think, because this is straight blow up right here. Whew. Alright, anyway, let me get on down, man.